Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. Wow, what is happening? Has Toyota just put the Supras engine in a GR Yaris? Oh, I love it. I love this possibility. The first GR Yaris, when it, let's say, came out of the major engineering phases, was actually tested in the Super Teryaku series in Japan. So the fact that this car is actually going to be tested in the same series makes me think very well. And I'm also thinking, would it be possible that this central engine car would actually be a possible candidate for the new WRC platform in the future? Because if the mid-engine would be admitted, this would be like a modern era Group B car. Incredible. This is far-fetched, of course, but I mean, this opens up to many opportunities. And on top of all, the opportunity of getting the car for the street for us as commercially available would be incredible. Because just imagine having that, let's say, Clio V6 mid-engined car on a four-wheel drive GR Yaris with all the suspension adjustments that I'm sure they will do now that they are learning how to tune this chassis in a more refined manner from the Gen 2 onwards. That will be incredible. So listen, help me out with this channel. If you haven't, just like the video and subscribe, because this is everything that is going to help the channel itself. We're working very hard here, and I'm sorry for not being there in the last 2 weeks, but PIRAS Motorsport is almost ready to put the web shop online. So this is a quick update today. So we're not doing anything fancy, but I want to give you an update on what is happening. Therefore, all the major parts that are the hood vents of all kinds and the new kit of hood vents for the GR Corolla, yes, you got it, 3 pieces for the GR Corolla that is going to work both on the core edition that has got no hood vents and on the circuit and Morizo editions that do have the central hood vents. It has been quite complicated to develop this kit because, the engineering is from scratch, nothing to do with the GR Yaris. We had to get the car scanned in USA, on top, under, engine bay, engine, radiator packaged, a big job. And we managed to engineer something really good for performance. So evacuating all that hot air out of the radiator package and from the center of the hood, and on the sides evacuating any excess air and taking away any pressure from the wheel wells that may accumulate in that area. So I'm very happy with this kit. Then Airbox. Airbox, I had a meeting yesterday with my engineers and production, and we've been like going back and forth for like crazy in the last month. And we finally found the way of making this happen. There was a problem given the very particular shape this frontal part of the Airbox has. There was a problem in producibility. So we had to go and look on technologies like molds that would dissolute with some acid substances and everything. But in the end, we decided to cut the parts in two and just make 2 molds for this one part. Therefore, in this way, we will have repeatability and the part will be perfectly strong. Because nowadays, with all the wars going on, unfortunately, in Europe and down around Israel, what's happening is that all these technologies of, let's say, 3D printed molds and all of this are being used for the war drones, and therefore the prices have just skyrocketed. What used to cost 10 now is costing 500. So it's just crazy and impossible. Anyways, we got the right solution. We have TUV homologation lined up for this, and in the next days we will put the test molds into production. This means that I hope to have with me here to show you also the prototypes in 10 to 15 days. And if the prototypes work, and they will, as they should on the car and everything, I will just take this and put it into production. From there, I think that another month and a half, more or less, maximum 2 months, and the Airbox will be available, but maybe it will be even quicker. We're also working with box companies to get a cute box done that will hold the Airbox in the right way. You know, this is a commercial product. Now we're not joking around anymore. Therefore, this is going to be very, very cool. Third thing, driving experiences. So next week, I'm going to receive these beautiful car livery wraps, and I'm going to have them installed on the GR Yaris and the BMW M2. Therefore, I will be able to take the pictures of the cars with these awesome, awesome wraps that you can't imagine how much work. Thank you, D Factory, for the work together. I paid for the work, but they treated me very well, although given that they were working for me and with me when I had my tuning shop in Milan, AJ Performance, many years ago, we have a super relationship and we managed to do something really, really special. A whole team of designers worked on this. I'll take the pictures and these will go on the web shop. And also, therefore, the web shop is now due to be opened on February the 1st. With all the products, apart from the Airbox that is incoming, all the rest of the products will be available, including the driving experiences here in Gran Canaria. Thank you very much to those of you that are actively supporting me. Thank you very much to those of you that have actually reached out to me and that are already scheduling their visit here for driving experiences, and also the others that are scheduling for the WRC event between April the 24th and April the 27th. We can help you with accommodation, driving experiences. We're looking into campers. I mean, you name it, we can do it. So I wished to give you this update instead of remaining silent this week. And here it goes, simple and easy. And next week, I hope to show you the cars with a wrap and give you more updates of how the things are going on. And thank you, Toyota, for this mid-engine car. And thank you for supporting me. Goodbye now. Cheers.